Mother Teresa said of herself, "By blood I am an Albanian, by citizenship an Indian, by faith I am a Catholic nun. As to my calling, I belong to the world. As to my heart, I belong entirely to the heart of Jesus." She was born in 1910, the youngest of 3 children. At the age of 18, she joined a religious order and took the name Teresa. She was sent to India and taught at a convent school in Calcutta for almost 20 years, where she was recognized as being hardworking and having a natural talent for organization. While in Calcutta, she was moved by the presence of the sick and dying on the city streets. One day, on a long train ride to go on a retreat to recover from suspected tuberculosis, something happened. Mother Teresa explained in her words, "Jesus revealed to me his call. Come be my light. I cannot go alone." I realized that I had the call to take care of the sick and dying, the hungry, the naked, the homeless, the poorest of the poor. Subsequently, she asked for and received permission from the Pope to leave her order and to establish a new order of sisters called the Missionaries of Charity. A large number of them were her former students who joined her in gathering people off the streets of Calcutta and bringing them to a home to care for them. In the following years, her first orphanage was started, in addition to her work with people who had leprosy, a mutilating and contagious disease at that time. In 1979, Mother Teresa won the Nobel Peace Prize, which is an international prize awarded since 1901. It includes a large sum of prize money, more than $2 million in today's money, which she accepted on behalf of the poor. However, according to her diaries and letters, she had continuing inner doubts and anguish about God's existence. She also had her critics, but at the time of her death in 1997, Mother Teresa's sisters numbered nearly 4,000 members and were established in 610 foundations in 123 countries in the world. Today, there are various branches of the Missionaries of Charity that include thousands of nuns, brothers, priests, and volunteers who provide help for the homeless, alcoholics, AIDS sufferers, refugees, and relief work in the wake of natural disasters.
Now, in our imaginations, let's go back in time to 1979, right after she received that Nobel Peace Prize. So it's 1979, and lucky for us, she's come to the United States for a visit, and we'll get to hear her words in person. We're happy and honored that in her travels, she stopped by Coventry and is with us today for a brief visit. Let us all welcome her with a round of applause.
Thank you and good morning. I'm pleased to be here at the First Congregational Church of Coventry. Pastor Sarah and many others have given me a warm welcome. And as I look out, I see a congregation of bright and shining faces. I understand that there are a few questions that you have for me that I will take now. Who has a question?
Mother Teresa, what are your thoughts about being awarded the Nobel Peace Prize?
In this life, we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples.
How do you suggest we keep up a spirit of giving?
People are often unreasonable, irrational, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. If you find happiness, people may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten. Do good anyway. Give the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give your best anyway. For you see, in the end, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway.
Mother Teresa, how can we keep our inner peace?
Let nothing perturb you, nothing frighten you. All things pass. God does not change. Patience achieves everything.
Mother Teresa, I like to go to a place where I can help others, but I'm only 9 years old and can't travel on my own. What can I do to help the world?
My dear children, love begins at home. Go home and love your family. And if you can't help 100 people, help just one. And always start with the person nearest you. Thank you. I must go now. My work in India continues, but I know that God won't give me anything I can't handle. Sometimes I just wish He wouldn't trust me so much. Blessings to each of you.
I invite the church school to follow them.